Oh, my name is PHILANI. It talks about life. In Zulu it means PHILANI, it means get well. Like when you meet somebody, when you ask them how are you, they say siyaphila. We are well, we are okay. That's all about. It talks about life. I came to the mess. It's my 6th year now. I came to mess in 2004 when I was very, very sick. I was diagnosed, I think, in 2002. That's when I knew my status. I knew my status in 2002. So I came to mess when I was at my lowest point. I was very sick. I had TB. My CD4 count was very low. So I came to this place in 2004 in July. That's when I came to mess Impilo. I met the staff, the people in this place. They were very kind and loving. I've been here for 6 years. It's my 6th year now. Actually, at that time, when I found out it was my wife, she gave birth to my daughter in 2002, a girl. So they found out from my daughter that she's positive. So they asked my wife to go and test as well because my daughter was positive. That time I was living a very fast life. So when they told me I must go and test, I thought, well, what's the use? Because when she's positive, that means I'm also positive. I was drinking at that time, so I just told myself, I'll just wait for that day when it comes. But it was hard. It was really hard. It's not easy to be told that. Especially at that time, the ARVs were not really. People like us, that people that said nothing, people that are poor, who couldn't afford the ARVs. So I just told myself that it was the end of me. Because remember the government, I started introducing the ARVs in 2004. So by around 2002, there were no ARVs available. So I just told myself, I'll just wait for that day when it comes. That's why the ARVs really done wonders in my life. Because when I came here, I was very thin. I was bedridden at that time. I remember I used to drink coffee with a teaspoon. I couldn't lift the cup up. So I gained some weight. My CD4 count went up. My viral load has been stabilized. It's below 50. It's controllable. That means the virus in my body now is under control due to the ARVs. So it's really doing wonders in my life. Because if you can look back, from 2004, I was really, really thin, very sick, skinny, bedridden. Now I can move around on my wheelchair. I can socialize with people. I can laugh. I'm enjoying life. Due to the ARVs, I'm really doing well. It was due to, I remember saying I was bedridden. I was very, very sick. So most of the people that were very sick that time, they're not alive today. So my disability really is not something that I really worry about. But it's due to me very things. They call it neuropathy. I had severe neuropathy. It affected my lower limbs and my waist. So when I got to, by the time I was put on the ARVs, I was already weak. I couldn't get out of bed. I couldn't walk at all. So it was due to the HIV, to the virus. Because my upper body is really healthy. It's only my lower limbs that are not functional. Okay. I can't walk, but my upper body is. I can get from my bed. I do most of the things. I do them myself. Okay. Push myself around, dress myself, do everything. Because the ARVs have really improved my life. Yes, I'm still helping with the counseling. I'm still doing counseling. I used to help at the switchboard. Even now when the receptionist is not around, they always ask me to come and help at the switchboard. I do a lot of counseling. I'm the pastor's right-hand man. So always when there's a service, he asks me to go in front to open, to make the way for him. So I enjoy it a lot. Yes, I have a lot of people that come to me. They say it's due to speaking to me, it's due to being involved with me. They've really made some people, mostly people that come into this place, are people that are really sick. People who really have no hope. People have never heard of ARVs. So there are stories about ARVs. You know, people say when you're on ARVs, you get mad, you get really sick. So I tell people, I'm not afraid to tell people that I come from this point to this point. I was sick because of going from getting into ARVs and having that hope to know that one day I'll live and be a better man. I've managed to influence a lot of people. Even this place, like I ever say that I'm involved a lot in my things. There are people that have seen me like means when I go doing, when we start doing that things, when they introduce me, when I talk, there are people that have come to say thank you, it's because of you. I've gone on ARVs and are we living? So I've influenced a lot of people. There are people that come to me to say thank you. In the care center, you know, there's a wellness clinic in the care center. People that come to the wellness clinic, I'm always sitting around with people discussing. Usually most of the time when I'm sitting with people, when we're laughing, we make it a joke when we talk about HIV, so that we can get used to the virus, get used to the lifestyle that we live. You see, if we don't talk about the HIV and the kind of lifestyle we must live, these things we discuss, it becomes our everyday language. So I'm always available to talk about HIV to people and share and tell them that there is hope. Right? People are scared of going on ARVs. And once people say, there are some people who, when they go on ARVs, when they get better, they think they're healed, they're cured. So you have to tell the people that I'm 6 years on the ARVs and I'm still taking the ARVs. I must see the doctor every 3 months. So some people, they think once you get better, there's no use. You don't have to be always, you don't have to take your medication. You don't have to see the doctor. But always telling the people, no, I'm 6 years on the medication. Every 3 months I have to see the doctor. I'm not sick, but I have to see the doctor for checkup, for follow-ups, to see how the treatment is working in my body, understand? The one key lesson that I've learned is to love life, to love people, to respect life and to respect people.